Sandy Carter, thanks for joining us from South by Southwest.
You are so welcome. It's great to be here live in Austin, Texas for South by.
That's great. Listen, Sandy, so you're behind a lot of IBM's efforts to make social sort of a central component of IBM's operations. So can you tell us how social is changing business?
Social is changing business in so many incredible ways. For instance, downstairs at the South by Southwest Expo, we're seeing a dashboard. And what that's doing is instantly and visually, in real time, we're seeing what's happening all over the blog sphere about this particular conference. Imagine that for a business that can see and feel real-time feedback. They can take action almost instantly. They can reward their influencers, their top influencers, and they can even see the personalities of those who are talking about their brand and then enabling them to make better recommendations based on that personalization. So social is really changing every business process that a business has today.
And so what role is IBM playing in this transformation to a more social and collaborative work environment?
So IBM is playing several roles in the transformation of the way we work, really. We call it a smarter workforce and smarter customer engagement. IBM is providing the analytics, so mining all the big data so that you can get insight and then predicting trends that are occurring. And even with Watson, thinking and adapting and learning based on that data to better advise companies about what to do with that particular type of data. We have a whole set of offerings around mobile, making it easier for clients to reach their social constituent via mobile devices. And today, 68% of social networking is done on a mobile device. We are also very, very focused in on the way security is done, because as you know, a digital profile lives on forever. So how do you protect that, and how do you make sure that that's secure? In addition to providing all the great social tools in the cloud that are needed for a business to become social.
So you mentioned privacy and the integrity of data, which I'm assuming is a fairly big subject at South by Southwest. Can you tell us what are the other important things that you're noticing at South by Southwest this year?
Yeah, that's a great question. So some of the top things that we've seen with South by today, first is a huge focus on design, which kind of caught me by surprise. But given the number of entrepreneurs and startups, design is such a critical topic. The user interface, the way that functions are done, is becoming a competitive advantage. So here, we're not only focused on just the design, but sitting in someone else's hat or shoes and design thinking differently, not designing a vase, but designing a way to present flowers, for instance. That, I think, has been number one. Number two, a huge focus on social influence and social engagement. So how do you measure influence? What do you do when you know it? How do you engage your audience? And a big focus on the fact that you can't really engage your customers as directly if your employees are not engaged. So how do you balance employee engagement and client engagement? Another big topic here is around analytics, and this in fact is trending number one today. So how do you not only have all this data, but get insight from the data? Can you use it to predict? Can you use it to change behavior as you move forward? So I think people now are saying, I've got too much data, don't give me more data, give me more insight, and we're seeing that come through loud and clear here at South by as well.
So what is IBM highlighting and what is IBM sharing at South by Southwest this year?
So IBM has something called a Customer Contact Center, Customer Engagement Center. It is actually rocking it right now, was trending number 3 on the topics for South by, just below Grumpy Cat and Parties, so we're doing pretty good. And that engagement center showcases influence, sentiment, trending data, influential folks who are tweeting, topics that are emerging, and personality trends and types that are emerging. That was really one of the number one things with a sold-out booth down at the Expo Center. Number 2 is we have the Watson food truck. So using cognitive computing, we are dishing out different types of menus based on what we're hearing and seeing here at Southwest, and the food truck has been a huge, huge, huge success. We're also really highlighting all of our mobile first offerings, and in fact, we started a Mobile Master Award that will be presented at the end of South by Southwest, where we leverage a lot of that new mobile technology to design applications. And then last but not least, we've been highlighting our overall cloud solution to make it easier for entrepreneurs and startups to start their business with things like SoftLayer and Bluemix. Bluemix is IBM's new PaaS offering, or platform as a service offering, really designed to help entrepreneurs, developers, and startups get going quickly.
You're out South by Southwest now, and last month you just wrapped up the IBM Pulse event. So I'm wondering, from both of these events, what are the biggest insights that you're finding? What things are you discovering that you plan to bring for change with either you and your division at IBM?
I would say one of the things that I'm seeing grow up really fast is the huge growth in funding and excitement around the startup and the entrepreneurial community. It is amazing. Just on one topic alone, the collaborative economy, 6,900 startups. So part of the learning we're bringing back is just the ability to assist those startups in engaging technology quickly, small steps, small entry points, to share the mentoring that IBM brings to the table, because we have acquired a lot of companies who were our entrepreneurs and startups at one point in their lives, and also sharing our network. Our network is so powerful on a global basis, and that's one of the things these startups hunger for. In fact, right before this interview, had a startup from Portland come in showing me some of the wearable technology, and they were looking to partner with IBM. So that's probably one of the big learnings that I've seen. The second is, with the world becoming so connected right now, it's the power of that ecosystem and partnering. If you look at our Customer Engagement Center, we have one of our partners called Relevance that's engaged in that and integrated. Another partner, Mutual Minds, that's right at the heart of that dashboard. We've integrated Cognos, our own solution. So it's really the power of those connections and the ecosystems, business partners, academia, that are really bringing to life full solutions for companies around the world. And then I think maybe the third, big learning that I've been seeing that has come across from both of the areas is this major focus on the cloud. Cloud is no longer about IT, it's about a new business model, and the interest and the enthusiasm of moving things to the cloud, I think, has even accelerated above and beyond what we had anticipated before. So I think those are the three big learnings I'd take back from both of these conferences.
So the cloud and social, basically.
Cloud, social, mobile, analytics, what we call SMAC, right? Social,
right,
mobile,
right.
Analytics, and cloud. So in fact, we have on our booth, we call it Smack It Up, because those four topics are trending over and over and over again, along with this whole focus on design. And you may not know it, but here in Austin, Texas, we opened the largest IBM Design Center, amazing facility, hosting, customers coming through, IBM is coming through to focus on that design thinking. And I just, I find it incredible that the number one trending topic overall with all the entrepreneurs and the startups is around design.
Sandy Carter at South by Southwest, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Rob. It was a pleasure and an honor to talk to you guys. Thank you.